Hello everyone. Happy Tiki Tuesday. Today we're doing something special. I got a special guest star right next to me, DC mixologist Riad Bakeer.
Hey everybody, what's up? How we doing today? Let's get some tiki cocktails going.
This
Start it
guy's
up,
the
Pat.
master of tiki cocktails, the master. He's teaching me a thing or two. I don't know a thing. But we're gonna learn right now. You and I are gonna learn right now. So this first drink is gonna be a spin-off of the zombie. What I'm gonna do right here is I'm actually building this cocktail in a pineapple. What we're gonna do is we're gonna build the cocktail itself in a shaker and we're gonna pour it into the pineapple. So what we're gonna start off doing is we're gonna get the Brugal 1888 Aged Rum. We're gonna do about 1 ounce of this bad boy. Scoop. Oh yeah. The next spirit is a gold rum. You can do Cruzan, you can do Bacardi. Specifically, you technically want to do Puerto Rican rum. Today we're going to use Cruzan. We're going to do about 0.75 of this bad boy. Scoop. The next spirit that goes in here is Passoa. It's a passion fruit liqueur. Traditional recipe calls for a passion fruit puree. We're going to do a little spin off and use the liqueur for you today. 0.5 of this bad boy. Scoop. Then we're going to go for freshly squeezed lime juice, 0.5 ounces. And I don't remember the past videos I've done, about one average size lime, about that size, it's about 1 ounce. So if I need 0.5, I'm going to do 2/4 or 1/2 of a lime. All right. Now we're going to do 0.5 pineapple juice. And we're going to do 2 dashes of grapefruit bitters. Once again, traditional grapefruit juice. We're going to have a little fun with this. 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. And then for the special, we're gonna do 0.5 ounces of cannabis-infused cinnamon syrup. Oh yeah. Woohoo. The next thing we're basically doing is creating a falernum without having falernum. Is an almond simple or an almond turbinado. 0.5 of that. You got almond, you got cinnamon, you got lime. And then next thing you do, you have your cocktail. Now this is the kind of confusing part a lot of people mess up on, is the absinthe rinse. So when you do an absinthe rinse, you want to fill your pineapple up with ice. Or your glass, whatever you have today. If you want to have fun, do a pineapple, do a pineapple. If you don't have the resources for that, you can do a glass. So, we're going to take your absinthe. And you don't want to pour a ton in here, but it's poured enough to where you get all those flavors, that freshness. And then we're going to stir. And then we're going to stir. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I don't know about you all, but I am pretty amped right now. Instead of keeping that ice in there, we're actually going to discard it. Woof. That is what I'm talking about. Now we're going to shake up the cocktail. Thank God that was not salt. That'd be bad luck. We all know that. Get a nice hard shake, about 10-15 seconds. And once again, when you shake, don't have to worry about doing massive crushing. Just let the mixer do the work. Just like that. 15 seconds. Dance when you do it. whatever you want. Get a nice frostiness. Save everything, waste none. Roll that bad boy in there. Oh man, it's like too good to be true, perfect fit. Don't you love it when that happens? We're gonna do, so if you have a juicer at home, when you juice limes, you save that little end piece. Float that bad boy right there on top. And we're gonna bring out the 151. And you know me with fire. I love fire. Pour that bad boy on top. And you're probably thinking, what is he about to do next? You already know. We're gonna open this bad boy up. Make sure it has enough juice in here. And this is where the fun begins. Oh yeah. Set that bad boy on fire. Oh yeah, baby. It's hard to see the flame. But look at that. Oh yeah. So, let that burn out a little bit. Once it starts caramelizing, then blow that guy out. Toss that guy in. And there, my friends, you have a zombie. Cheers. Yeah, they'll do. They'll do. All right, next drink. We're gonna bring Riad over here, and he's gonna make sure you know how to make the Jungle Bird. Let's go. Let's get it.
Hey, thanks for bringing me on again, Pat. Thanks for letting me take over on this Jungle Bird. So we have a traditional Jungle Bird. Jungle Bird dates back to 1978 in Cale Hilton's Aviary Bar. It's called the Jungle Bird because in the Aviary Bar back in 1978, they featured a whole bunch of birds, you know, jungle birds, parrots, things like that. They wanted to do a little bit of a different take on it because Tiki's whatever you want it to be. It can be boozy, bright, citrusy, forward, bitter. It doesn't always have to be run. There are always like awesome variants on it, like gin-based Saturn. But enough about that. Let's get over to the Jungle Bird. So what we got? Ooh, we got a whole bunch of good stuff. Jungle Birds usually call for rum, pineapple, Campari, and lime. So, you know, we got our Campari, it's bitter, it's boozy, it's delicious. If you don't like it, you know, that's okay. If you need a sweeter aperitivo, I'd recommend Aperol, but Campari, you know, you can't go wrong with it. So firstly, what we're gonna do, we're gonna start off with 3/4 of an ounce of Campari. Then, you know, we got our rum. I'm gonna use some Cruzan Gold. Bacardi Gold works, any kind of gold rum you got. Jamaican gold rum works as well. You know, you gotta be very careful. Watch out for those flavor profiles. Ounce of that. We got our pineapple. Pineapple's right here, 1.5 ounces of pineapple. And like Patrick said earlier, we need fresh squeezed lime. It's not just Patrick's notions that a lime carries and about 1 ounce of juice. There have been many trials and errors done. You can find it in the Death and Company cocktail book. Different fruits like oranges, for example, have about 3 to 6 ounces of juice. Grapefruits have 6 to 8 ounces of juice. But for now, we're just focused on limes. If I could squeeze properly, that would be great.
It's all in the fingers, baby. Ooh. It's all in the fingers.
Oh no, don't tell me that. I have great finger strength.
Yee-hee!
Oops. Awesome, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get some ice in this. always make sure you have your glass ready as well. We're gonna be straining it over ice. And like Patrick said earlier, let the liquid do the work. You don't have to, do this awesome hard shake or whatever. I personally do because muscle memory, but make sure that ice moves the drink back and forth throughout the shaker. Get it real nice. You want that frothy, foamy, beautiful consistency that the pineapple is gonna give the drink. A little bit of a flair right there, can't go wrong with that. I'm not gonna double strain it because I want y'all to be able to see the beautiful froth that the pineapple is gonna give the drink. There we go.
Do you see that?
See that beautiful white head on top of there? Ain't that gorgeous? Tiki isn't always about fire, or it can be. That's the beautiful part. You can garnish a drink with whatever you want. In this case, I'm gonna use a pineapple frond and this beautiful segment of lime right here. Gonna give it a nice little cut right there. Boom. Classic Tiki Jungle Bird. Beautiful, spirit forward, boozy, bitter. Pineapple gives it that sweetness. It is a drink to behold. I recommend you try it. It's an amazing drink. I'm gonna try it now. Bon appetit. I'm gonna take it back over to Patrick now.
Now that I'm halfway done with my green Ferupper, I'm gonna bring to you a special cocktail today that's not part of the classic cocktail list. It's going to be another Tiki cocktail, but it's going to be Bar Therapy Tiki cocktail. And I call this the Tropical Sunrise. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with our mixer. Then we are going to do, we're going to get some, do 0.75 of all the Malibus. Got pineapple. Scoop. Regular Malibu, 0.75. We're gonna do passion fruit Malibu, 0.75. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 0.25 of Myers Dark Rum. Scoop. We're gonna do 0.25 of Cruzan spiced rum. It's a black spiced rum, absolutely delicious. Don't recommend drinking by itself. You will have a long, long night. Maybe you want that, I don't know. I don't know what you want. This is your drink, your night. And then we're gonna do 0.25 of the Campari. Bingo. All right, 0.25 of this. Next thing we're gonna do is we are gonna get pineapple juice. We're gonna do about 0.75 pineapple juice. We're gonna do 0.5 lime juice. You're probably over here thinking to yourself, man, there's a lot of ingredients in this. Tiki drinks, there are a lot of ingredients, but I'll tell you what, they are dangerous. Dangerous. A lot of times you'll see Tiki drinks in buckets, massive pitchers. As long as you drink it by yourself, that's all that matters, right? That's all that matters. So you got 0.5 lime there. Then we're gonna do 0.75 of the cinnamon syrup. Homemade cinnamon syrup. I do a homemade cinnamon turbinado, and that's 1 part sugar in the raw, 1 part water. You'll see the recipe for that on this link for this video. Very easy to make. A couple cinnamon sticks in it, that's all you need. And then we're gonna do 2 dashes of the Angostura. Boom, boom. And that's it. Get our glass ready for service. And I'll tell you what, I almost forgot one of the most important parts. The coconut. Today we're using Daly's Pina Colada mix. You can also use a cream of coconut. I personally prefer the cream of coconut, but we're gonna work what we got today. So we're gonna do 1 ounce of this. Oh yeah. We got our glass, we got our ice. Just like that. We're gonna shake, we're gonna strain it, and you haven't even seen the best part yet. You haven't even seen the best part. There you go. That nice and frostiness, that's what you want. You want the frosty. Strain over that fresh ice there for you. Yep. And now, you already know. Red Bull Tropical. Someone last week asked me for a Red Bull drink. Here you go. This is your Red Bull drink. We're gonna give a little, that's a little stir. Oh my goodness. Creamy, citrusy. Has a little spice to it. Those cinnamon flavors. Everything a tiki cocktail needs. Right there for you. You know what? Let's get some garnish going here too. Put that pineapple leaf in there. Let's get some lime. Make it look sexy. Remember, this is your cocktail. You can do whatever you want with it. My flaming device. Caramelize that bad boy up. Just like that. Just like that. And there you go, my friends. Cheers. Thank you for tuning into Bar Therapy. This is Tiki Tuesday. We'll do another Tiki Tuesday next week with more cocktails, more creativity, more mixologists. This is a lot of fun. Really appreciate everyone tuning in. Go follow me on Twitter, Instagram, also on Facebook. And yeah, happy Tuesday. Have fun. Cheers.